You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to that lefty guy talk. He was like, yeah, in the penitentiary, we got ours. We let the blacks know, like, yo, you know, you guys are over there, but we got ours. Oh, but when he gets out the penitentiary, oh, he wants to rap like the black guys he want to kill in the penitentiary. No, keep that same energy when you get out the penitentiary. No. Don't come over here using our rap music. You go over there and sing La Bamba. And a black dude wrote that from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him. It's like just all that N-word using, and then the black people that give other races the green light to disrespect us. Like, you know, California, you know, like, you know, I love my hometown, but it's a lot of stuff there, you know, that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back, but like I gotta live out in the desert. I need a whole lot of space, and I gotta drive around to my love. I just can't just be out with like random people drinking and just saying whatever, and you know, whatever.
But you feel like
that is the viral clip that currently has Mexicans coming after, or not even just Mexicans, Latinos coming after Afroman. And, you know, before we get to this Mexican OT clip, it was even people saying that he should have lost his court case. Like, people are like, hey, the cops that were suing him for them videos he did should have won the lawsuit. I wonder if they can appeal the judge's decision because he a clown for real. Guy thinks black people own hip hop. Yeah, right, homie. His music a joke. That fool has always been racist towards Latinos, though seems like y'all actually never paid attention to the lyrics. Paul made by Afroman. Wasn't it black people and Puerto Ricans in the beginning of hip hop? But let's go to this clip of Mexican OT when he was asked about his N-word usage.
So, you know, like you're from the South. Obviously, you grew up a different kind of way, and you're a rapper too. Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Right there.
And there's one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him.
Okay, that's my manager. Hey,
because
Will.
me and Fee know what's up.
Well, you're black. I'm saying.
What the are you gonna do about it, you know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, well, shit, it's what the I was surrounded by, you know? Like, I respect people that they feel that way. And that's why I try to shut up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from or anywhere, what the are you gonna do about it? You know, it's like I don't went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. You know, and I'll dominate anywhere. And
So
I'm not saying I'm out here just fucking whooping ass, because I've taken some ass whoopings. But you will respect me the same way I respect you.
I feel like.
Now, that was his stance on it, and people said he was going to get canceled for it, and he said, you know, brave man saying that in front of a bunch of women. But at the end of the day, he truly never did say the N-word to them. He was just giving you his stance on it. And I'll tell you my stance at the end of the video, but here is Charleston White talking about how people call him the N-word and no one bats an eye.
We don't, y'all, the California, let the Chinese call me all summer. So where was this outrage when China Mac and the Asian Crip was saying, they had a whole viral video, hey man, f that Charleston, hey, that. Where were they at when Johnny Dang said, hey, my man, nigga, I'm Mexicans just niggas. Just cause y'all Mexicans ain't, I'm Mexican with gold teeth. I bet y'all won't come down here in Texas and say he can't say, and we the biggest state in the nation, in the union. Bring y'all ass down here, whoever, all y'all niggas mad about our Mexicans, we'll jump on y'all niggas so our Mexicans can say, we ain't finna go against our SAs for you out of state motherfucker. This is Texas. You heard what Big Extra Plug said, and any black.
All right, so there go Charleston White. Now, I'm aware that people of all races, creeds, and colors say the N-word, and you could say they have taken it from black people, if you will. But me, in the position I'm currently in my life, do I approve of it? Nah, not really. Do I am I going to be offended? Nah, not really. I'm not going to throw my life away because someone was saying the N-word. But a lot of people feel like Afroman just may have no love for Mexicans, you know, and people are literally saying he's mentally weak right here. Sounds like Afroman has no love for Mexicans. You're mentally pretty weak if a single word affects you that easily. See, it doesn't necessarily affect me, but I could see some people who it does impact. And for the most part, Afroman, like, look, I'm not going back to California because and I really don't like that people are using the N-word who ain't black. And let's let them continue right here.
The popularity of the music is the driving force behind the appropriation of black forms.
You know, I think brothers should have thought about it. I think NWA should have been brothers with an attitude.
Yeah.
Instead of, we all get it. I get it. We was all mad. And you know, one time I called a girl a bitch and she turned around. She said, I'm going to show you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think a lot of black people kind of got that attitude, like, oh, we some niggas? Okay, all right, we gonna show you some niggas. We gonna burn all this shit up. We gonna fuck up. And so they just running with that junk. But I think we should have just held on to the brothers. Because now, you know, you got all kind of non-blacks just using the N-word and, you know.
I don't know if they would have got the record deal if it was BWA.
They could have said F the police as, yeah, they would have got it.
You don't think that there was like a conscious agenda behind promoting some of these words on like a corporate entertainment level?
I'm sorry?
Do you think there was a conscious agenda like in promoting gangster rap in the 80s?
Yeah, but see.
Oh, that's a great question. In the 80s, because you have like you can say the conspiracy theory that crack cocaine was sent to the hoods by the CIA. And now he's taken it to a deeper level saying, do you think the popularity of hip hop music was done intentionally? And most people will say to destroy the black community. But let's hear Afroman thoughts on it.
They can't promote what you don't do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if a lady take off her clothes and start wiggling right now, I'm a promoter. But if she don't take off her clothes, I can't promote her. So
it falls back to individual responsibility of the person.
Yeah.
So you mentioned NWA, you mentioned Mississippi once, which made me think about Soulja Boy.
All right. They about to go into the who created the viral term. But look, man, if you guys want to use the N-word, I've seen people use the N-word. I've used it before, but you know, as me, I'm like 40 years old, professional. You will never hear, not going to say never, but you will never see me say it. Most of the time I just say ninja, but at the end of the day, there will always be people who like to segregate themselves. It's like there's black people and then there's ninjas or whatever, or N-words, if you will. I'm a black person, but I'm not a ninja. You know, all black people can be ninjas, but you know, it is what it is. It's an old saying, but what do you think about this? Is this going to ruin Afroman's career with him basically calling out non-blacks for saying the N-word, or is this just going to be another notch in his belt to, you know, achieve more virality? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace.